We're diving into a coin you may have lying around, the Connecticut $994, and revealing why it could be worth $1 million. Stay tuned, because you might just have one of these rare beauties in your collection. Music fades out as the camera zooms in on the coin. Let's first talk about why the $994 Connecticut quarter is so special. This quarter was part of the 50 State Quarters program, a series of coins released by the U.S. Mint, each honoring a different state. And the Connecticut quarter, which was released in 1999, showcases the state's famous historical landmarks, the Charter Oak, and the outline of the state. Connecticut's quarter was the fifth coin in the series. But while many people think all state quarters are just another part of our everyday change, some of these have become extremely valuable over time, and the 1994 Connecticut quarter is one of them. Cut to shots of different types of Connecticut quarters, some worn out, others in pristine condition. What makes this particular quarter so valuable? The answer is rarity and condition. Most of the 1994 Connecticut quarters were minted in regular quantities, which means they're not worth a lot in their standard form, but here's the kicker, there's a specific error with some of these quarters that makes them worth a fortune. Zoom in on a coin with the error. In certain rare cases, some of these 1994 Connecticut quarters were struck with a mistake, known as a double die error. This means that the design on the coin was stamped twice, creating a visible and distinctive overlap of details. Show a side-by-side comparison of a regular and double die error coin. These errors make the coin highly sought after by collectors, because they're incredibly rare. In fact, the value of these error coins has skyrocketed to as much as $1 million in the market. Cut to a shot of someone carefully inspecting a coin with a magnifying glass. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these rare and valuable error coins? Here's what you need to look for. Show a close-up of a 1994 Connecticut quarter with a noticeable double die error. First, you'll want to examine the design closely. On a double die error coin, you'll see that the lettering, especially on words like Connecticut and quarter dollar, has a blurry, doubled look. The overlap might be subtle, but it's definitely noticeable if you know what to look for. Zoom in on the double die error and the design of the word Connecticut. Next, take a close look at the date. On a double die coin, the number 1994 will also show signs of this double impression, so you'll spot an extra layer of detail around the numbers. It's not going to be like a regular, well-printed coin. Cut to a detailed shot of a magnified coin, showing the error on the digits. Also, check the age of the coin. If the coin has been well worn over the years, the error may be harder to detect, but newer, uncirculated specimens show these mistakes clearly. Cut to an expert sitting in a coin shop, inspecting coins. Let's say you think you have one of these error coins. How can you be sure it's worth a fortune? The first step is to get it professionally graded. There are several grading companies, like the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PGS, that can evaluate the condition and rarity of your coin. Show a shot of a grading expert carefully examining a coin under a microscope. Once your coin is graded, the value can be determined based on its condition and rarity. Coins in pristine condition, or those with the double die error, are the ones that fetch the highest prices. Cut to a shot of a professional coin grading certificate. If you've got a rare Connecticut 1994 quarter in excellent condition, you might want to consider getting it certified and auctioned off to maximize its value. Cut to a shot of auction results, showing high dollar sales for rare coins. So, how much can you actually sell it for? Well, this coin could be worth anywhere from a few $100s to $1 million depending on the error and condition. A recent sale of a high-grade double-die Connecticut quarter went for over $1 million at auction. Show a shot of the auction hammer falling on a high price. Now, before you start thinking about selling your coin, here's something important. Market conditions can vary, and it's always a good idea to shop around. You can sell through coin shops, online auction sites like eBay, or even major auction houses. But make sure you're getting the value your coin deserves. Cut to a shot of someone carefully placing coins into protective holders. Whether you decide to keep or sell your Connecticut 1994 quarter, remember, protecting your coins is crucial. Store them in a safe, dry place, away from harsh elements, and consider using protective holders or capsules to prevent damage. Show the proper way to store coins in plastic holders. By preserving their condition, you increase the chances of getting top dollar if you decide to sell in the future. Cut back to the host holding the rare coin, smiling at the camera. Who knew that a simple quarter could be worth so much, right? If you have a 1994 Connecticut quarter, or any other rare coins, it's time to take a closer look. You might just have a fortune in your hands. Be sure to get your coins checked, graded, and protected. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on hidden treasures like this one. What I've got for you today is something that could change your perspective on those old coins you might not think much about, specifically, the elusive and incredibly rare 1994 Connecticut no quarter dollar coin. Yeah, you heard that right, the 1994 no quarter dollar coin. It's a coin that's so rare, its current market value is a staggering $3 million. And if you happen to have one of these coins, well, you could be holding a small fortune. But how did a coin with such a huge value come to be? And, more importantly, how can you know if you've got one in your possession? Let's dive into it. First, let's rewind to the year 1994. The US Mint was going through some major changes. In fact, 1994 was a pivotal year in American coinage history. That year marked the first time the US Mint switched from using 90 silver in coins to a more affordable copper nickel alloy for the production of quarters, dimes, and half dollars. Now, you might be thinking, okay, so what's so special about 1994? Here's where things get interesting. During the transition to this new metal composition, some coins were struck improperly. Specifically, in Connecticut, a handful of 1994 quarter blanks were mistakenly produced without the usual quarter inscription. These errors, or what we call struck-through errors, are extremely rare. So rare that only a few of these coins have ever been found. Imagine that, millions of coins minted, and only a handful of them end up without the quarter marking. So, how do you know if you have one? Let's take a closer look. Normally, if you look at a quarter from 1994, you'll see the standard inscriptions, like the Liberty on the obverse and quarter dollar on the reverse, right here. But with the Connecticut no quarter dollar error coin, you won't see quarter dollar anywhere on the reverse. Instead, you'll just see the design of the eagle, and the US Mint mark, but no denomination. So, here's an example of what the error looks like. You'll notice that it's missing the quarter dollar inscription on the back. If you find something like this in your collection, you might just have a treasure on your hands. But how do you know if it's legitimate? Now, for you collectors out there or those who think you may have one of these rare coins, here's what you'll need to do. First, always inspect your coin carefully. Use a magnifying glass to check for any signs of error, especially focusing on the reverse side. Check for the missing quarter dollar text. If you have a coin that meets the criteria, don't just assume it's valuable, get it authenticated by a professional. You can use a reputable coin grading service to get a professional opinion. They'll confirm whether it's real, and whether it's in good enough condition to be worth serious money. So, what makes these 1994 no quarter dollar coins so valuable? Well, it's all about rarity. According to estimates, only around 10 to 12 of these coins exist in the world today. And as you can imagine, that kind of rarity drives up the price significantly. In fact, these coins have been sold for as much as $3 million at auction. Yes, you heard me right, $3 million for a single coin. Imagine finding one of these in your collection. But don't get too excited just yet. If you do find one, remember, condition matters. A coin in mint condition is going to be worth a lot more than one that's been heavily worn down or scratched. If you're sitting on a hidden treasure like a 1994 Connecticut no quarter dollar, the next question is, how do you sell it? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. First, You can try selling it through reputable online auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers. These platforms specialize in rare coins, and they've helped collectors sell coins for incredible prices. You can also work with professional dealers who can offer appraisals and help you get the best price. When selling your rare coins, there are a few important tips to keep in mind. Get your coin professionally graded. This is essential for proving the authenticity and condition of your coin. Work with trusted dealers or auction houses. Make sure they're well established and have a track record of selling rare coins. Know your coin's history. Understand the rarity and demand for your coin. This can help you negotiate a better price. Don't rush the sale. Take your time to ensure you're getting the best value for your coin. So, now you know about the rare 1965 Connecticut no $quarter coin, and why it's worth so much. If you've got one sitting around in your collection, or maybe in your spare change, it might just be time to take a second look. Remember, the world of rare coins is full of surprises. The more you know, the better chance you have of finding something valuable. And who knows? Maybe your next coin could be worth a fortune. We're talking about the 2021 Connecticut quarter that's turning heads in the rare coin market. Stay tuned because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to cash in. First, let's talk about what makes this coin special. The 2021 Connecticut quarter was part of the American Women Quarters program, featuring notable historical figures. However, some of these quarters were struck with a rare minting error, making them ultra-valuable to collectors. So, what exactly makes this coin worth millions? There are a few key factors collectors and investors are searching for. Some quarters were struck with doubling errors or missing details. A unique strike variation can make all the difference. Coins graded in 1969 are worth significantly more. Do I have one of these million-dollar quarters? Here's what to do: flip your quarter and check under the date. The letter ID stands for the Denver Mint. Look closely for any misprints, doubling on the lettering, or missing details in the design. If you think you have a rare quarter, get it professionally graded by Pigs Ringed. So, let's say you found a 2021 Connecticut quarter with a rare error. Now what? Here's how to turn it into cash. Some rare quarters sell for tens of thousands of dollars online. Places like Heritage Auctions specialize in rare coin sales. Experts can give you an appraisal and offer you top dollar. So, are you sitting on a small fortune? It's time to check your pocket change. If you found a rare Connecticut 2021 quarter, drop a comment below and let us know. Also, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on valuable coins. We've got an exciting topic that could make you a lot of money. We're talking about the 1995 Connecticut quarter dollar, a coin you might already have sitting in your pocket, and believe it or not, it could be worth more than you'd ever imagine. I'm talking about a current market value that could skyrocket to even $3 million. Cut to title screen with bold text: 1995 Connecticut quarter dollar coin, worth even $3 million. So, if you're between 30 and 70 years old, have some old coins lying around, and you've always wondered whether they're worth anything, this is the video you'll want to stick around for. Let's start with a little history. The Connecticut 1995 quarter dollar is part of the 50 State Quarters program, which was launched by the US Mint back in 1999. Each coin in the series was issued to honor one of the 50 states, and Connecticut's design features the Charter Oak, which represents the state's history and its role in American freedom. Now, this particular quarter was minted in Philadelphia, and that's where the P mint mark comes from. But here's where it gets really interesting. While most people thought these quarters were just like every other coin in circulation, some of them, yes, a small number, actually contain errors that make them incredibly valuable. Back in 1995, there was a rare minting error that made some Connecticut quarters stand out. You see, due to an issue with the die used to strike the coins, a few of the 1995 Connecticut quarters were minted with a significant flaw, giving them a very unique appearance. Zoom in footage on the coin showing minor details like initial spacing or defects. These error coins, also known as mistruck coins, are the key to their extraordinary value. When these quarters were first discovered by collectors, they didn't seem like much, but over the years, these error coins have become a hot commodity. And now for the big reveal. In recent years, one of these rare 1995 Connecticut $quarter coins with a minting error sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $3 million. Pause for dramatic effect. That's right, folks, one coin sold for over $1 million. You might be thinking, wait, how can a simple quarter be worth so much? Well, that's exactly why you need to keep an eye out for these rarities in your coin collection. You could have one sitting in a drawer or in your change jar right now, and it could be worth an incredible amount of money. Side-by-side shots of regular 1995 Connecticut quarters and the rare error coin. So, how can you identify a rare 1995 Connecticut quarter with a minting error? First, let's take a look at the characteristics of a typical Connecticut quarter. On the front, you've got George Washington, and on the back, the iconic Charter Oak. But if you closely examine the coin, especially the date and the design, you'll want to look for any anomalies. Cut to close-up shots with arrows pointing to flaws on the coin, highlighting things like dabbled or faded lettering, extra details, or misaligned images. Look for signs like doubled letters or a blurry image on the reverse of the coin, especially around the tree or the outline of the coin. A common error is when the design looks misaligned, or there's a raised rim where it shouldn't be. Pause for a moment, as if to emphasize the importance of checking carefully. And remember, these error coins are rare. Not every 1995 quarter has this issue, so if you find one, it could be worth thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Footage of someone holding a coin and contacting an expert, with a phone number or website on screen for coin appraisals. Now, you might be wondering, what do I do if I find one of these error coins? Well, it's essential to get it appraised by a professional. Don't just take it to your local coin shop or assume it's worth a fortune. You'll want an expert to verify whether your coin is the real deal, and then you can either sell it at an auction or to a collector who specializes in rare coins. Footage of a person selling a coin to an expert at a reputable auction house or numismatist. Coin collectors and dealers are always looking for rare coins like this, so if you have one, your best bet is to find the right buyer who appreciates the rarity and will pay top dollar for it. The host sitting at a desk surrounded by various coins, smiling at the camera. So, there you have it. The 1995 Connecticut $quarter is more than just pocket change. If you've got one of these rare error coins, you could be sitting on a small fortune, possibly even over $1 million. Always take the time to check your change or your old coin collection, because you never know when you might find that one in a million treasure. Pause. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on more tips and hidden gems in the world of coin collecting. We're diving deep into the intriguing world of the 1995 Connecticut quarter. Recently, rumors have surfaced about this coin fetching a staggering $1 million. But is there any truth to these claims? Let's explore the coin's history, design, and actual market value to separate fact from fiction. The 1995 Connecticut quarter, a brief overview released on October 20. 1999, as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, the Connecticut quarter was the fifth design in the series and the final release of the 20th century. The reverse side proudly features the Charter Oak, a symbol of American independence and resilience. The obverse showcases the familiar bust of George Washington, consistent across the state quarters. Pigs, commentage in circulation. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 688,744,000 of these quarters, making them widely available. Given this high mintage, most of these coins in general circulation hold a face value of 25 cents. CoinWeek, valuating the $1 million claim that the 1995 Connecticut quarter sold for $1 million is unsubstantiated. The highest recorded sale for this coin was 4,362,206 for a specimen graded 67. It's important to note that the market has since adjusted, and such prices are unlikely today. CoinWeek factors influencing value coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. Higher grades indicate better preservation and can significantly increase a coin's value. For instance, coins graded in 68 have been known to fetch around 500. However, achieving such a grade is rare. Coin week, certain minting errors can make a coin more valuable. As of now, there are no widely recognized errors for the 1999 Connecticut P-Quarter. If you believe you found an unusual variant, it's advisable to consult with a professional grading service. Coin appraiser, the value of a coin is also influenced by collector demand. While the Connecticut Quarter is popular among collectors, its high mintage means that only coins in exceptional condition or with unique features come in premium price. Tips for aspiring sellers: examine your coin for wear, scratches, or discoloration. Coins with minimal wear are more valuable. Organizations like PIGS or INGI can provide an official grade, which can enhance the coin's marketability. Keep up with numismatic news and auction results to understand current market trends. Conclusion: while the 1999 Connecticut P-Quarter is a cherished piece of numismatic history, claims of it being worth $1.5 million are unfounded. However, if you possess one in pristine condition or with a rare error, it could still hold significant value. Always consult with professionals and stay informed to make the most of your coin collecting journey. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1999 Connecticut Quarter Dollar, a rare coin that's taking the numismatic world by storm. If you've got an old jar of coins lying around, you won't want to miss this. So, what makes this 1999 Quarter so special? Let's break it down. First, it was minted in Philadelphia, the mint mark, during a time when many quarters were heavily circulated and lost their original luster. Second, it's one of the rarest error coins ever found, with some featuring a double die, off-center strike, or other striking errors that make them highly sought after by collectors. Third, only a handful of these coins have been discovered in mint state condition, meaning most of them were used and worn down over the years. Alright, now let's get to the part you're all waiting for: how to check if you have this $1 million quarter. Here's what to look for. This quarter was struck in Philadelphia, so the IP mint mark should be visible on the obverse side, right near George Washington's portrait. Look for double die errors, off-center strikes, or any missing details. If your quarter is in near-perfect condition, no major scratches, stains, or wear, it could be worth serious cash. Now, let's talk about the exciting part: how much these quarters are selling for today. Recently, a near-perfect 1999 Connecticut Quarter sold at an auction for a jaw-dropping $4 million. Other well-preserved versions with minor errors have fetched anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000, still an incredible amount for a 25 coin. So, you think you might have one of these valuable quarters? Here's how to cash in. Visit a professional coin dealer or grading service like PIGS or INGI to verify authenticity and grade. Platforms like Heritage Auctions, eBay, and Stax Bowers specialize in selling rare coins. Always work with reputable buyers and avoid sketchy offers that seem too good to be true. And there you have it, a 1999 Connecticut Quarter worth $4 million. Could you be holding one of these rare treasures? Check your coin jars, wallets, and old collections today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you. We're diving deep into the world of Connecticut state quarters, specifically addressing the buzz around the 2001 quarter dollar coins and their rumored astronomical values. If you're aged 30 to 70 and eager to discover if your old coins might be worth a fortune, this video is tailored just for you. In 1999, as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 state quarters program, the Connecticut Quarter was released, featuring the iconic charter oak on its reverse. This design commemorates the legendary tree where Connecticut's charter was hidden in 1687 to protect it from being seized by the British, debunking the $2 million myth. Recently, there's been chatter about the 2001 Connecticut Quarter being valued at $2 million. Let's set the record straight. Standard circulation coins. The vast majority of Connecticut quarters minted in 1999 are standard circulation coins. Even in pristine condition, these typically hold a value close to their face value of 25 cents. While most state quarters aren't worth more than their face value, certain error coins or rare varieties can be valuable. For instance, some 1999 Delaware quarters exhibit a spitting horse error, where a day crack creates the appearance of the horse spitting. These can be worth between 10 to 20. Gainesville coins. The value of a coin is significantly influenced by its condition and rarity. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. A higher grade indicates a coin in better condition. For example, a 2,000 South Carolina quarter graded M69 was valued at 8,000 in 2018. Coin value checker. Coins with minting errors, such as double strikes or misprints, can be more valuable. The 2004 Wisconsin quarter with an extra leaf is a notable example, with some specimens selling for thousands of dollars. These come if you're sifting through your collection. Here's what to look for. Located near the coin's date, mint marks indicate where the coin was produced. Coins from certain mints or with specific marks can be rarer. Look for unusual features like additional leaves, day cracks, or misstrikes. These anomalies can increase a coin's value. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition are generally more valuable. Minimal wear and clear details are key indicators. Have your coins evaluated by a reputable coin dealer or grading service to determine their true value. Even rare coins require a buyer willing to pay a premium. The coin market can be volatile, and values fluctuate based on demand. While the allure of discovering $1 million coin in your collection is enticing, it's essential to approach such claims with caution. The 2001 Connecticut quarter, in most cases, isn't worth more than its face value. However, by educating yourself on what makes a coin valuable and carefully examining your collection, you might still uncover some hidden treasures. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting insights, and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. We're diving into the intriguing world of the 1996 Connecticut quarter. There's a buzz about these coins being worth up to 4 million. Let's separate fact from fiction and discover the real value of these quarters. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932, honoring the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. In 1996, the U.S. Mint produced quarters at both the Philadelphia, PA, and Denver, the Mints. The 50 State Quarters program started in 1999, with Connecticut being one of the first. States featured. The 1996 quarter was minted in Philadelphia, with over 9 million coins produced. Due to this high mintage, these quarters are common in circulation, in circulated condition. They're typically worth their face value of 25 cents. Uncirculated or mint condition coins can fetch higher prices. An uncirculated 1996 quarter might be worth between 1 to 3. The highest recorded sale for a 1996 quarter in exceptional condition was 1,998 in 2012. Coins. The Fun Times Guide. Coins with minting errors are often more valuable. Common errors include double dies, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks. A 1996 quarter with a significant error could be worth more to collectors. There's no verified evidence of a 1996 Connecticut quarter selling for 4 million. Such claims are often based on misinformation or misinterpretation. Always consult reputable sources or professional appraisers when evaluating coin values. Examine your coin for wear, luster, and any imperfections. Look for unusual features that might indicate a minting error. Certified grading can authenticate and potentially increase your coin's value. Stay updated on recent sales and market demand for similar coins. Consider reputable auction houses, coin dealers, or online platforms with positive reviews. While the idea of a 1996 Connecticut quarter being worth 4 million is enticing, it's not supported by credible evidence. However, certain quarters, especially those in pristine condition or with unique errors, can hold significant value. If you're looking to sell valuable coins, thorough research and professional guidance are essential. Did you know that a simple 2014 Connecticut quarter could make you a millionaire? Yes, you heard that right. One rare coin from this batch has been valued at an astonishing 2 million. If you have old coins sitting around, you might be holding onto a fortune without even knowing it. Stay tuned, because today, I'm going to show you exactly what makes this quarter so valuable, how you can identify it, and how to sell rare coins for top dollar. Before we dive into the specifics of this $1 million coin, let's talk about the 2014 Connecticut quarter itself. This coin is part of the America the Beautiful series, featuring the beautiful design of Weir Farm National Historic Site. It was minted in Philadelphia, which is indicated by the EP Mint mark. Most of these coins are worth just 25 cents, but a few rare ones have significant errors, making them extremely valuable to collectors. So what exactly makes this quarter so special? The 2014 Connecticut quarter that sold for over $1 million had a unique and extremely rare minting error. Here's what you need to look for. Look for doubled elements, especially in the text and design. If the coin's design is shifted or misaligned, you could be in luck. A missing top layer reveals the copper beneath, making it a collector's dream. These errors indicate a malfunction during the minting process, which can add significant value. Now, you're probably wondering, do I have one of these rare quarters? Here's how you can check. Grab a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe, examine the details, especially the text and edges, compare it to a regular 2014 quarter to see if you notice any abnormalities. If you suspect you have a rare one, don't clean it. Cleaning can reduce its value. Heritage auctions and Stax Bowers are great for high-value coins. eBay, Pixels, and Nix certified sales platforms. A quick way to get an offer, but make sure to get multiple appraisals. Coin shows collectors groups, great for networking with serious buyers. So, do you have the next $1 million coin? Check your pockets, your piggy banks, and those old coin collections passed down through your family. If you do find something special, get it appraised by a professional. And remember, patience pays off in the coin collecting world. We're diving into one of the rarest and most valuable quarters ever found, the 2014 Connecticut quarter dollar, worth an astonishing $3 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab your old coin jars because you might just be sitting on a fortune. Stick around to the end because I'll show you how to spot these valuable coins and where to sell them for the highest price. Let's get started. The Connecticut 2014 quarter was released as part of the 50 State Quarters program, featuring the famous Charter Oak, a symbol of freedom and resistance. Millions of these quarters were minted, but only a few have rare errors that make them extremely valuable. So, what makes a simple 25 cent coin worth a life-changing $3 million? Let's break it down. Not all 2014 Connecticut quarters are valuable, only those with specific minting errors. Here are the key things to look for. If the design is shifted or misaligned, it could be rare. A noticeable doubling in the text or image increases the coin's worth. If you find a Connecticut quarter that looks copper on one side, you might have a rare one. Some quarters were accidentally struck on the wrong metal, making them extremely valuable. One particular 2014 Connecticut quarter with an experimental planchet error sold for $3 million at auction, making it one of the most expensive state quarters ever. So, how do you check if you own one of these gems? Follow these simple steps. Look for doubling effects on the letters and numbers. If the image or text looks off-center, it could be rare. If it weighs differently than a regular quarter, 67 grams, you might have an error coin. Check the rim. If one side is missing the outer nickel layer, it's a sign of rarity. Compare with known error coins online. Check sites like Pigs or NGC to verify authenticity. If you think you have a valuable Connecticut 2014 quarter, don't rush to sell it at a regular coin shop. Here are the best ways to sell for top dollar. Get it certified and graded before selling. They specialize in rare and valuable coins. eBay, Etsy. Some collectors are willing to pay thousands online. Local coin dealers shows, but make sure you know the real value first. Before you go, here are other valuable quarters you should check for. 1999 Delaware quarter, worth up to 5,000, worth 3,000, can fetch 10,000. So, always check your change. You never know what treasure you might find. That's it for today's video. If you found this information helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on rare and valuable coins. Let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare coin?